if you meet someone that never heard of your father's work, someone that comes from Mars or never heard of Frank Zappa, you can't say that for that person to watch the film, but what is the best way to describe who Frank Zappa was, or what was Frank Zappa's work like?
Well, I describe.
Is it possible to describe it?
I mean, I mean, I get asked this question, and now my kind of short, sweet, answer is I actually think that Frank was the Nostradamus of music. I think he was one part musician, one part magician. So I refer to him as a musician, right? And he put so much of himself into the music, in the stories that he wrote, with the lyrical content, the political content, the absurdity, just he was, you kind of just have to say he's one of a kind, because there are not other artists. Can you think of one that had the kind of career? And I don't mean just his music. I think of him as an artist because he worked in film. He expressed himself with his autobiography, his points of view. So he had this incredible political mind. He was a futurist. He was just, he's a fucking superhero. I mean, I also describe him as like, if this was a comic book movie, he'd be like Professor X, right? He'd be Professor Z, and all the musicians and the people that he worked with were some other form of eccentric, extraordinary mutant, that he would kind of put together to make awesome shit.